Turkey Day Getaway continues rolling on this beautiful Thanksgiving Day, joined by none other than the official turkey sponsor of the show, Mr. Oh, that's not Mr. Fryhill. That is Bisha. Bisha, welcome to the show, bud.
Hello, how are you? How are you on this fine Thanksgiving, the giving of thanks, the Turkey Day, if you will?
Festivities are moving along quickly. It's now go time around here. Things are definitely happening. I eat a very early Thanksgiving dinner around 1, 2 o'clock so that I may feast all day. What about you, Bishop?
Yes, we do a 2, 3 o'clock, something around there. 4, maybe. Depends.
Midnight, perhaps. Well, today we're going to hit you with some shorts. Step outside of the normal chases, whatnot, and just enjoy some classic Americana, shall we?
Young American Films presents, doesn't that eye look like the Iron Cross?
It
I mean, not
does,
the Iron
man.
Cross, excuse me, the sickle? Yeah.
Young America.
Young America, presented by Russia, our friends in USSR.
Yes. Who doesn't love these? Family nights. Boredom. Pure boredom.
Wow, this guy's a multitasker. Listen to the radio and reading the paper. Radio's right next to him. Good Lord, how you even focusing on what you're reading? You just have that paper up because you want to look at your family.
He's hiding his disappointment behind the paper.
If little Janet keeps doing that, I'm going to murder her. What, Jay? Speaking of murdering children, yes.
I'm telling Ryan to leave the pumpkins alone.
Okay, guys, go downstairs.
Thanksgiving!
Yes, right? All right, guys.
Okay, he's going to beat his children in a minute.
Hey, James, let her out, please.
Mine were living tomorrow, right along with today. Looking forward to Thanksgiving.
I need a newspaper.
I'm glad it was Mother instead
Oh,
of
look,
me
she's
who
got
had
it now.
to
Her
make
turn
the
to hide from the family.
Tomorrow's Thanksgiving.
It snuck up on him.
Dressing and pie and cake.
And
Thank
fruit
God
she
salad
read it in
and
the
whipped
paper.
cream and cranberries. Gee, I can hardly wait. Me too.
Sure.
Well, you know, children, we've had a lot of expenses this month, and, well, your father and I thought
A lot of
that...
expenses?
Well,
I
the
mean,
truth of the matter
well, if
is,
she'd have passed on
there
that
just won't be
breast
any
implants,
turkey
maybe
this
they
year.
could have afforded the
No
turkey.
turkey for Thanksgiving?
My goodness, she
Oh,
just
I'm going
brings
to
it
make a
on now?
pie.
Well, they
We'll
sound
have
excited
turkey
about it.
eat.
Let me break it to them.
Well, we'll just
Well,
have to
funny
get
thing,
along without turkey.
Crush
We,
spirit.
Mom, you don't mean it.
I mean, she could have told them yesterday when they didn't even weren't all pumped about
Even
it.
the Pilgrims had a feast. After all, isn't that what Thanksgiving's for? I don't think it's fair.
And
I
it was
don't
right
think
there
it's
that I
fair.
came in, right in the thick of it.
In the thick of it. Don't say a goddamn word. I was at the factory for 9
Hello,
hours.
Mother. Dick,
Not a
Susan.
word out of you kids. Not a
Well, what's been
word.
going on around here?
What the
What's
hell's
the matter
going
with
on?
everybody anyway?
Mom says we're not going to have any Thanksgiving. No turkey, no good thing.
A fat lot we're going to have to be thankful for.
Slaps all three of them.
Oh,
I don't think you kids really mean that.
We do too. We've always
And
had.
you
Well, I
broke down
tried to give you,
father.
yes,
I
and
tried to
everybody
give you an
else is
out.
what's gonna have Thanksgiving
I
as
tried to give you an
always.
out. You kept running
Yes,
that
we've
gosh
always
darn
had to,
mouth.
just as a lot of Americans have had it, and we'll keep on having it.
See,
on
look,
Thanksgiving's a great
aren't you
American
thankful for
tradition.
that
But what you
giant
kids are saying
stand-up
makes it sound
ashtray
as
next
if
to
turkey's
Dad's
the only thing we have to be thankful for.
armchair?
Well,
Look how
it's
big this
not
ashtray
that.
is. Oh, back it
It's
up.
not that at all.
Can
Oh,
we
I
pull
know,
back
Dick.
just a little bit?
With turkey, it's easy to lose sight of what Thanksgiving really means.
As she
Most
dumps
people
hot
don't
gravy
make any
across this
excuses
bastard
because
ass
we don't have
head.
any turkey this year. Well,
We're
we
having
know
steak.
it'll mean a lot more to us the next time we do
Lobster
have
for
it.
everybody.
72-ounce steak. We all have to
Suppose we
eat it.
don't
Look how
have
big
a
the
turkey.
ashtray is. My
We're
goodness.
still a lot better off than the Pilgrims.
That's
Maybe
it,
if
Dick.
Dad didn't buy
Do
so
you
many
other kids see what Dick's
smokers,
trying
he
to
would be able
say?
to pay for it.
Turkey or no turkey, we've still got all the freedoms and privileges the Pilgrims gave us.
Now enter
And
the
out of
African
those privileges
American.
have
Speaking
come
of a
lot
jive
things.
turkey,
Things the Pilgrims never even dreamed of.
Why, we could make a list a mile
Here's the
long. Why
thing.
don't we do
How
it?
expensive
Now,
was
hold on a
turkey?
minute. You've got
Does
the
this
idea
family give
that
up
it isn't
protein
something you can
all
write
month
down
long?
like a grocery list.
he had a head
You've got to
full
feel
of
it
hair
down
before
deep
Thanksgiving
before you
started.
can really be thankful for anything.
Maybe if Dad didn't have
I
that
tell you what let's
sassy
do.
leather
And
jacket.
let's take a little more time to think this over. when you get right down to it, there are some pretty tough decisions in making up your mind what means
Why
the
don't
most
you
to
take that back to the kitchen?
Your life?
Yeah.
Sure. That's one thing you can't get
Did you
along
hear Dad
without.
monologuing in
But do
here?
you
Mind
know
your
that there are
business.
some places in the world today where you have to get along without
You know how I
just
know this is
about
fake?
everything else?
That lady we've been trying to butt in
Golly.
already. He's on a roll. She'd be trying to
I
add
guess
in.
I kind of got
This was
carried
real.
away. But
I
I'll
got
bet
carried
you one
away.
thing.
Wow.
If we really think over what
Dad
we have
really
to be
lost his
thankful
temper.
for,
Well, I'm sorry,
when we
kids.
sit down to
Sorry about
whatever
that.
Mother fixes
Sorry
to
you
eat
had to see me
tomorrow,
this way.
We'll be one family in America that will really have a Thanksgiving dinner. Well,
Where's
that's
my
how
drink?
it got started. The Johnsons didn't have any turkey.
Question. All right.
Kids.
So he comes home from work
No, I mean everybody.
all
likes
looking
to
like
make something
drunk.
special
He's just
out
sitting
of
there reading a
special
paper in a
day.
suit and tie.
So we fell back
Now
on
to put on something
as
a
old as
little
the
more
Pilgrims.
comfortable.
Right.
Toting up
I
the
mean,
common,
shouldn't that be
ordinary
what he's
blessings
coming
that
back
we
from
had to
the
be
office
thankful
with? You know, I don't know.
That night,
Oh.
I'd see Dick there building his model
Whoa.
airplane, and Susan just playing.
Oh.
Only they
With
weren't just
scissors.
playing.
Hopefully she wasn't
They
playing
were
with
mulling
Dick.
things over, thinking big thoughts for such young heads. And as for Mother and Tom and baby Janet,
Well, they were
yes, me
born
too.
slow.
It
So
was
no
as if
big
we had
thoughts in
our
those
eyes
heads.
open for the first time, seeing
They're
all the
women,
things
not
there
a
were
thought
to
in the head.
appreciate in just any
My
ordinary
God, speaking of
day in
heads,
America.
jeez Louise. That man could
When
think about a
Thanksgiving
turkey
Day
and make
got
it
here,
appear.
we took our places around the table and we were ready.
Radiac.
And then, well, we all knew it. There are some things you just
We
can't
all
say.
knew it.
Mother
We
has
all
lost
knew
it.
the CIA was going to come after me one day. I had been running, selling radios to the
Tom was
Nazis.
I am thankful for getting plenty to eat all the time, with extras that count, like cookies and milk after school.
My
Like
goodness,
Mom
does that
says,
milk look
I'm hungry all the
delicious? I
time
mean, this
anyway,
is...
and if I didn't live in a country where there was plenty to go around,
Uh-oh. Here we go.
golly.
If I didn't live in a country
And
with
I'm thankful
cookies.
for the free public library, where I can get books about adventure. Jack London, Richard Halliburton. Gee, the way they tell a story
Hugh
is as good
Hefner.
as being there yourself. And it's free, with only a library card.
Larry Flint.
Yes, Tommy thought about some of the things he ought to be glad for all the time. And
Like that
somehow
sweater.
turkey and
I would say
privilege
that's a
seemed
sweet...
to
Is it
matter a whole lot less
two
than he
out
thought they did yesterday.
Like
bashing heads?
smashing
Well, then
into
it was
one another
Susan's turn.
and battle.
Susan's a happy-go-lucky kid. You'd never credit her with thinking beyond her dolls.
No,
But she got
my
right
goodness.
into the
Oh,
spirit.
wow.
Broads, right?
I am thankful we have what we need to wear. Though Mother
Oh,
says
of
it's hard
course.
to keep
Oh,
up with
very,
us who grow so fast.
very
I never
materialistic young
thought
lady.
before how many clothes it takes for all kinds of weather.
I'm so
or
glad
how
that
it
I
would be
can't
to
wear
have to
mom's
do without
dresses.
the right ones. I'm glad to be able to go to Sunday school or go to any church I want.
That's a
any
scary
Sunday.
looking pose right
It is a
there.
very,
I'm
very
thankful
evil
for
shot.
my mother and daddy, that they
I'm
are
thankful
here
for
with us,
Satan and all the
that
things
both
he
of
brings
them
to
aren't too
me
worried about
every
things to
night.
take time to have fun with us. I'm glad we're a family, that
Aw.
families are still important in America.
Wow.
In
I guess Dick,
America.
being the oldest, was having some
Very
pretty serious
patriotic,
thoughts.
aren't we?
I am thankful for being able to get an
I mean, how did they
education,
know? You
for
know?
living where
Have they ever
schools,
lived in any
all
other
schools,
country?
open their
Yes.
doors
I mean,
to a guy
what's
who
their
wants
point
to
of
learn,
reference?
They do
where school
read
books are
the
studied
paper.
instead of burned,
Yes.
where a guy is rated by how much he knows, and the community is rated by how well it teaches him.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
glad I've got a chance to play, batting a
By
ball
myself.
once in a
You did it
while.
wrong, pal.
Stuff like
That's why you're
that.
never going to get that scholarship. You
I'm
catch the
glad
ball,
it's
then you
fun
hit it. You
growing
know,
up
you're
in
supposed to hit
America.
it.
Not again, Tommy.
Sure.
You're center
Baby
field.
Janet's too young to understand the big
Oh,
word.
no.
Well, why is she drinking coffee?
She's too
And
little
why
even
she
to tell us the
Asian?
things that make her happy. But we can tell
I'm
her.
happy for
And maybe
loose
she's
broads
thinking
and
about them
cheap
now.
liquor.
Maybe she's thinking
Oh,
about
nothing
the
like a
fun
bat.
splashing around in the tub, and about how good it feels to be
Yeah,
clean.
go for it. Half
It's
candy.
Thanksgiving Day. Why not?
About playtime with Mother, and the
That's what
security
they're
she feels
thankful
in
for
Mother's
today.
arms.
Candy.
Candy.
And as for Mother,
She has nothing to
seems
be
she's
thankful
always
for.
working, cooking, ironing, tending children, daylight to dark. What does she have to be
Jeez.
thankful for?
And if she
Son.
doesn't, she
I am
knows what she'll
thankful
get.
that my children had the privilege of being born safely and of growing up healthy and strong.
Like Americans.
I'm thankful that
How
I
many
have the
cigarettes do you think
privilege
that
of
kid's
guiding them
eating
as they
from
become
that giant
useful men and
ashtray?
women.
That's right. As many as she
And
wanted.
I'm thankful for all the things our American
What is
system
she
makes
doing?
Modern
possible for the Smiths and the
conveniences.
Browns
The
and the
Mangler.
Johnsons.
Oh,
for washing
I thought it was a printing press.
hot water out of a
She's
tap,
printing those papers they're
and a
reading.
telephone to call the doctor.
I got a
when
job
his
from
family
Henry
is sick.
Ford, putting out, well,
A car to
little
get back to
pamphlets
work.
about people that he doesn't like.
Yes,
Still,
I'm
Henry
thankful
Ford.
for all
Am I
the
right?
things
What a
we
guy.
people working together can
I
produce.
like that dad all of a sudden is a secret
I'm
agent.
thankful that when my neighbor drops in to borrow a cup
Oh, okay.
of flour, we've got the right to talk about
Kiss.
anything we want to.
This
The
makes
parent-teacher
sweet love to
project,
my neighbor lady
the
friend.
new mayor, or Jane Jones' hat.
Oh, talking about the mayor.
And last of all, I'm truly
What in the world?
thankful
Those
course,
Boy
they
Scouts
mind
that
that
fix your
Dad's
cars.
job brings.
Run their mouth. Is that the
For
dad?
knowing that even though there
I
are
hope
lots of
not.
luxuries we can't afford,
Oh,
there still
some
will always
bitch.
be enough to go around.
He's
so
a
that
motor
we have
shiner.
to have.
He's
I'm
basically
glad
one step
Dad
up
doesn't
from the
work slave
homeless.
hours, that there are evenings and Sundays.
What in the world did he, the guy that just
vacations
gave him? He is in the
when we can
CIA. He just
all
gave
be
him
together.
some sort of paperwork.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
That's
It was
Kill
a bill.
Kennedy.
Grateful for what America means to her
Kennedy.
family. And now for me. I've
Let's
got
see.
so many things to be thankful for.
Obviously.
I'm thankful for this house. It may need a coat of paint. It has a
Oh, that looks
mortgage.
pretty nice, though.
But it's ours.
Not
A
bad,
place where
not
we
bad.
can be together in privacy.
Unfortunately, it is haunted by
And I'm
hellspawn.
thankful for the thing that makes this house our home. The happiness here.
This
Not
kid
just
counting
today
out
or
how many
on
pieces of
Christmas
popcorn
Yeah,
he's
right.
taking.
But on a
He's
day-to-day
like-
Dad
basis,
said I could
all
have
through the
12. And Dad
For
takes
knowing
it
that a
off.
knock on our door means
Oh.
nothing to fear.
There we go. Knock on the door.
Maybe a bill collector. or
J.
a
Edgar
selling
Hoover.
magazines. You never know what to expect. But you can count on one thing. It's not going to be
James
some
Anderson?
political gangster coming to drag one of us off to jail because
Oh my God!
freedom. And I'm glad that that freedom we've got lets me choose the kind of work I like and can do best. Taking a sluggish
Hold on, is
motor
he a
and making it
mechanic
hum
or
again.
a polishing
Makes me
guy?
feel that
A
somebody
shoe
got to
shine
his work
boy.
or wherever he had to go just because of me. And
Why in the
feeling
world's
like
he gotta wear
gives
that
me
hat?
A lot of
Why?
satisfaction.
I mean,
He's hiding that enormous head.
And I'm thankful for my newspaper. Just a few cents worth of printer's ink and paper, but more valuable than
What
any
about your
amount of
cigarettes?
money.
But it tells me
Because
what
in
to
it,
think,
The
and
editor's
I
got
follow
the
every
privilege
word.
of printing what he thinks.
I'm a sheep.
And I've got the privilege of agreeing with him or not, however the facts strike me. And
Speaking
both
of
us,
strikes, how
the
about
editor
Lucky
and I,
Strikes,
have the
sponsor of
right
this
to act on
video?
our opinions on election day, to vote for the principles we believe in.
That was a porta
And
potty.
finally, I'm thankful for being able to believe, in
Not
spite of
one word
everything,
about his
that
family.
somehow, some way, the unity we've got here in the Johnson family.
do you think that? Well,
will
what are they
someday
having
spread to
for
men
Thanksgiving
and
if they're not
nations
having turkey?
throughout the world.
Just the
Popcorn?
All
fix.
these
Just the
days,
fixins.
We are truly
You're saying that
humbly thankful.
Charlie Brown?
Amen.
We're
I haven't
eating
seen
Charlie Brown
anything on the
dinner.
plate. On the table. Hold
They're
on.
eating thankfulness. Sweet, delicious thankfulness.
The end. Or is it?
Thanksgiving Day turkey. Coming in strong
A case of spring fever.
and bleeding ears. Not to be confused with hepatitis.
No, I'm sorry.
I'm not
but
going to
Linda
get
won't be able to play
vaccinated
with
for
you boys
spring
till later
fever.
this
It's a lie.
afternoon.
Spring fever
He's
is
doing
the
some work for
devil's
me.
work.
What?
Springs. I hope I never see another spring as long as I live.
Couch repairman.
Oh, you never want to see another spring, eh? Okay,
What?
mister, I'll fix it so you get that wish.
Satan's evil nip.
Who are you?
The name's Coily. Coily the Spring Sprite, they call me. I heard your wish, and, well, you're going to get it. No
Are those
more
springs or
spring
chicken
fever
wire?
from now on.
Look at that.
I thought he was going to drop the thing on him and kill him. My goodness, I was like, American industry does not want you to say anything bad about them. I hate these springs. Oh, you hate these springs, huh?
Springs.
What if we smash your face with these springs and you don't have to worry about them ever again?
Oh
no
no.
springs.
What?
This thing's evil as hell.
Yes. Who knew I mean, I've never been talked to Spring. I don't even know what that guy was doing. Why was he
Look
trying?
at his ill-fitting outfit, too. My lord. What an odd body.
No springs!
No springs!
You're gonna burn in hell. No springs in these golf clubs.
No springs!
What?
This big spring coming in hot, letting you know what's going on. No spring in your step. Up.
I mean,
Hey! The door!
What
the
about
door?
the
There's a
springs
spring
in the
in the door.
door? Oh, hell, he's done it now.
No springs!
What spring? What spring is in the door to stop you from breaking the window?
I mean, how many times have you replaced the springs in your door? I mean, come on,
Yeah,
tons of
true.
times. Oh, no springs in the seat.
No springs, my friend! No springs!
Man, this guy is possessed.
Was there such an outcry in the 50s about springs? The people complaining about it? They were like, we need to
set
do
everybody
something.
right on the spring conspiracy.
No springs!
Well, a lot of
gee,
weird stuff.
Carly,
down
I
there.
didn't realize what I was wishing. I'm sorry for everything I said.
Is he talking
Can't
to
we
his
call
penis?
the whole thing off?
Mm-hmm.
Is
Spring.
there anything I can do?
Boy,
Please let me take back my wish.
Easy does it, Coily.
Okay.
But you gotta give me your firstborn.
But next time, be careful. Don't ever make that wish again.
Or I will kill your family.
Who knew that there was a... Oh, it was all a dream.
It was all a paint huffing dream. For God's sakes. Easy with that music.
All right, perfect.
What time is it?
Oh, it's tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock. Mm-hmm.
Spring into action.
Now I can call
Prank.
whoever...
He's pranking the neighbor lady.
You see, fellows, the scientific principle of a spring is to absorb energy and then to release it.
No.
That's all there is to it.
Spring elitist.
Too bad, Joe.
Yeah.
Did you fart?
Yes, it was a spring.
Spring in your ass.
It sprung right out. It absorbed the energy.
It smells like
Shot it right out.
Ooh.
How much do these guys hate playing golf?
Nice shot.
As
Just
much
talks
as they
about
hate
springs.
him.
But if it wasn't for the amount of spring in the club shaft,
Oh my goodness, is this guy a springologist? I mean,
gone anywhere at all. You see, all spring action depends on elasticity.
why is
The
he just
ability of
sitting there
material to
squatting?
return to its original form after it's been forced out of
Check
shape.
out my great ass.
You know, like the action of a springboard. And when you stop to think about it, even the ground, the earth is like a huge spring. It has the ability
what?
to absorb a blow and then transmit the shock from one point to another. And that's exactly what a spring is supposed to do. Transmit shock from one point to another. Okay, but let's get on with the game. You don't realize the number of springs that work for us every day. Why, there's a spring in your lighter and a spring in your pencil clip.
They're about to spring into action and beat you to death on hole
Why, I
12.
could name thousands of everyday uses for springs.
Don't bother.
You think he,
Shut the hell up.
That springs have such a universal use. Why, there's springs in mouse traps, guns, exercises.
Yes.
my goodness, he's just naming things
Pogo
that
sticks.
kill people.
Why, it's practically
Kill
impossible to
things.
name a
Mousetraps,
single thing.
guns, hangman's doors, springs and everything.
Guillotines, you name it.
Take that plane up there, for instance. It's got a set of shock absorbers.
Oh, I thought he
on the
said
wheel
crane.
that depend on heavy
Man,
springs
he's got good
controlled by a
eyesight. I could
hydraulic
not.
arrangement.
I never see planes that well.
Yeah.
The springs ease the shock so much you can't even tell when you're on the ground.
Yes.
And as far as
Seamless.
the automobile is concerned,
I'm sure they were very seamless back then.
Oh, I didn't even know we were here yet.
How much you want to bet that guy in the back's going to spring an ice pick in the back of his head?
Great, they rode with him.
People like you guys, just because most springs are usually hidden, you seldom think of the important part they play in the regular operation.
The other three guys are like, busy
instance,
planning their day with hookers and cheap booze.
The springs are built under
Oh, he's up front.
complete riding comfort.
Carry on about damn
Spiral coil
springs.
springs and the knee action in front balance the weight of the car with soft leaf springs in the rear.
This
that the
guy
body
is just a
always
ball
rides along
of
even
fun,
keel.
isn't he?
Can you imagine what it would be like riding along?
My
a rough
goodness,
road
they
like
took the same
this
detour that
without
they did in that
those special
last movie that
springs?
we watched together.
And then,
Yes.
too, the springs in the seat and back cushions take up any other little bumps that get through to the
Little
bottom of
did
the
he
car.
know there was an exhaust leak
Sure,
inside
as
the
far as
car.
riding comfort is concerned, the tires, the cushion springs,
No spring.
and the special springs under the car all combine to give us a ride that can't be topped.
Do you think that was a part of the deal he made with the Devils that he would let springs be back?
Wake up!
Oh, absolutely.
Wake up,
He
fellas.
sold his soul for
But he
springs.
had to do this spring talk to everybody.
Never shuts up. What is he crawling out that side?
You played a great game, boy, but you lost. What you need is a little more spring.
Spring. Yeah, we get it. Yeah, we knew you were going to say that.
Springs, I hope I never see another.
Stop! Don't say it. Don't ever wish anything like that as long as you live.
What about littering? Stop.
My goodness.
Jam Handy.
Jam Handy Picture presents
Oh, Jam Handy.
toilet flushes.
Smell that turkey roasting. Beautiful. Huh. What a happy family. Kind of like Bishop's family.
Sold.
Ricky Raccoon shows the way to San Jose. Okay, 175 American schools, law enforcement. Okay, all right. Thank you for your thankfulness.
What about all of them? Oh my goodness! What about all of them that didn't approve it?
Is that Stu Mundell the raccoon? The beer.
Wow.
Well, Jackie, what do you think? This nice
Thought that spring imp was bad.
The graphics for Animal Crossing were really crappy back in the day.
If you're very careful, you can drive your bike or walk to school from here.
Thank you, Mr. Jefferson.
Hold it, young man.
Hold it, hold it, hold it.
Your father and I have a chance to teach you a few
Is this
things
an ad for
about walking
ADHD
safety and
medicine?
bicycle safety. We don't want you hurt. Oh, Mom, nothing's gonna happen to me. What's so different about this neighborhood?
Whoa!
Uh-oh.
That!
A sex offending raccoon. Huh? Yeah. Seduction dance.
You are now married to this raccoon.
Young Howie Mandel.
You
Working
may
his
kiss.
They're about to mate. Watch out.
And now the raccoon
The animal
mounts.
comes with the house? Afraid so.
Oh,
Wow! Spring it on him.
Ribbit with kids. And you'll help Jackie get around safely. You're
And
new.
swimming with kids, and you can't keep this raccoon away.
About 8 years now. I'm Jackie.
I'm Ricky Raccoon.
Oh, I thought you were a teddy bear who swallowed too many vitamins.
So, you want to
Wow.
find the other children?
Fat
Well,
shaming.
you can follow the yellow brick road.
Poor kid.
That will lead to another movie. To get to the school, we have to cross that street.
Oh.
Great, let's go. Jackie, stop.
Stop,
Jackie
listen.
will- Jackie
Listen
will
to the
not-
giant raccoon.
Yes, please. He come with the house.
No, giant raccoon with a head injury or a hat, weird hat. I don't know what's going on.
Signal or at the direction of a police officer or school patrol. Now, there's no light here, but I see there
My
is a
goodness,
police
how much
officer.
land do they have?
No, it's that crazy bear.
That's Raccoon, kid. 2 C's.
That's
2
raccoon,
O's.
kid. And when I'm your
Watch
dad,
it.
you'll be
Always
showing some
stand on the
respect on my
curb.
name.
Not
Oh, kick him in the nuts.
Before leaving the curb, be sure the way is clear. Stop, look both ways, watch for turning cars.
I bet mom's a Hellcat in bed.
Hell yeah. Raccoon
Stay
will find
alert
out.
for cars, which may suddenly turn into
Yes!
Watch how you walk.
This raccoon is the
Sweat
best.
or uneven.
I mean, I think they could have sold the house way faster if they would have told about this raccoon.
You get a giant mystical raccoon with the house.
Little guy like me might not see where he's going and run into a wild bear or something.
Yeah, are you even still looking?
How many times I gotta tell you, fella? I'm a raccoon.
He's spring-loaded, too.
This is the last time I'm going to tell you.
Umbrella, do so in such a way.
You sure this isn't like a genie raccoon?
Stay alert.
Yeah, this is a poltergeist raccoon.
He's got tons of powers.
Across the street.
Limitless power.
I might stop to wave a call to him so we can play ball or eat lunch together.
No, son, that's not the way to do it. Always walk directly across.
They should just put him on that special bus that comes by to pick him up instead of letting this kid walk to school.
Wait till you're completely across.
How far away is school that he's walking? And
Got another
why was Mom with the raccoon while Dad was away?
You know
like
why.
this.
This raccoon's looking to get in there.
That's raccoon, kid. Raccoon, bear, raccoon.
I like that the bear, the picture raccoon is just a head of the raccoon on a bear.
And it's a photo. It was a drawing of this raccoon.
Yes.
I mean, you should know that this kid, there's something wrong with him. He can't even wear a hat correctly.
Oh my God! Don't know why I ever say Barry Bonds' head got big from steroids.
That's especially dangerous, Jackie. The National Safety Council says you should stay out of streets or roadways while you're playing.
And don't
Hold on.
play at baseball fields that are connected to
Go into the
roads.
street after balls, pets, or anything else.
Hold on, so that
Best
whole
thing is to
baseball
stay
thing was
away
just a
from the street.
hallucination?
Right now, Jackie.
I don't know. I feel like they may all be on drugs right now.
Yeah, I think it's all just a
But be
hallucination.
especially careful when you're walking with a group.
I think there's a gas leak in this house. And they're all dying on the floor, but this is all they're all imagining. That's why it's so cheap.
Whoa, raccoon!
Excuse me.
I got the trots.
I had a sloppy Joe for lunch, and it always gives me gas.
Look at Mom.
I know.
Rhythm. Yeah.
She's like, I graduated from Juilliard, and I'm in this. Oh my goodness, this child's getting the same amount of money I am. He says he's the next big child actor. Oh, Jason Voorhees. Not Jason Voorhees. Michael Myers.
Look here, we got a great job for you. Playing some soft shoe jazz. Funky for Ricky
Another
Raccoon.
intersection, but this one's different. There's a traffic light.
That's right, son. You know, the red at the top means stop.
Just let this kid walk through all of this?
Yellow is a warning. It's that way for cars and for us walkers.
Here's a special danger. At many intersections, cars
Sleepwalkers.
may keep moving past the red
Skinwalkers.
light after stopping if they are
Sleepwalking
turning to the
skinwalkers.
right. That means that you, the pedestrian, have to take even greater care.
I mean, has the child never
The
been
car
in an
should stop for you,
you know,
but look out.
industrial
Little people
area
are
where there's
sometimes
cars and stuff? Where did he grow up?
Oh no, he's holding his hand.
Put your hand in my pocket.
The kid just kept going. He's like, forget it.
Jackie, why are you bent over like that? Does your back hurt?
No, Mom, it's that sign. It says stoop. I'm stooping.
Oh,
Oh no.
why are you letting this kid walk
Very
around
important
by
to know
himself?
your
He can't even
signs.
read. He's
Their
8
shape
and he
and
can't read
meaning.
stop.
A red sign means stop.
Never
or
been
not
out
to
of the house.
Like not entering the street.
Look how big he got all of a
Also,
sudden.
there's a
He was as tall as the sign.
Black letters on white signs give us information.
Black letters on white signs give us information.
Orange lets us know about road work ahead. Service signs, like those telling us hospitals
Where you be going?
are
The
ahead,
hospital.
are blue. Recreation and scenic areas have brown.
Busted boy landed.
Watch out! Watch out! That's what the diamond-shaped sign says to us. It's a warning.
He should have
Like
said,
for
watch
a bridge
out,
out.
watch out, bridge out.
Sign shaped like this, rectangular, gives us traffic information.
Now,
Rectangular sign contains information on where to go.
Oh,
you think this kid's gonna remember what each sign and which color scheme is going to go. He just thought that stop was swoop or stoop.
A bear on a
He was
train.
bending over for the
Railroad
raccoon.
crossing
First
signs
mistake. Where's
are
Mom and the raccoon at right now? He's
This
running a
means rest
train.
and relaxation. Lay on the track.
My mummy always said I was a raccoon with one end.
What?
A school sign is five-sided. It lets you know there's a school up ahead. And here we are, Jackie. At last.
Good gosh!
But what happens when I go back
He's
home?
walked through
Dark.
3 neighborhoods,
The best clothes
an
to wear
industrial
are
area,
white.
Train tracks.
train tracks,
Carry something.
a bridge was out.
Light in
Speed
color
limit was 55 somewhere he was
or
walking.
something that reflects light.
And then he finally got to the school.
Or carry a flashlight. So
Why is he
A
walking to school
flashlight?
at night?
How long? What time school get out? 9:30. He's at
And
night
when you
school.
cross the street, cross where there are street lights so you and the car drivers can see each other.
Day or
Now
night.
remember, when you're shooting
Come up
dice,
on
you
an
want either
area
a
where
7
there
or
is
an
no
11.
sidewalk. Walk on
Also
the
carry a
left
razor
side of
blade
the
with
road.
you.
Walk on the left
People
side.
will get funny in this one
Don't worry,
neighborhood and
this
not
looks
want
like
to
a
pay you
real
your money.
friendly neighborhood. I could get a ride home with someone. Did I say the wrong thing?
Yes.
Yep.
Get a ride home with somebody.
There are a lot of lonely people who sometimes look for young people like you to be their friend.
Okay.
But some of these people may not be nice. They may even try to hurt children. You must never accept a ride from anyone unless
That's
we
the
are
raccoon outside
okay.
of the costume.
Even if he or she offers you candy.
Oh, it's Jake
as your
Blues.
father or mother said,
As you
should
see
ride
my
with
brother Elwood. We're on a mission from God.
Do you like rhythm and
Even
blues?
if they say you said it was okay?
You know we wouldn't ask anyone to pick you up without telling you first.
You know
You'll
that was
remember
totally
that?
the raccoon.
We'll remember that.
Mhm.
They couldn't hire another actor.
Of course, you could drive your
Put
bicycle.
the coon in the car.
What
There are
bicycles?
no bicycles.
Those bicycles.
Yeah! This raccoon's paying dividends
Have you
already.
checked over your bike,
New
Jackie?
car.
Just barely, Mr. Bear.
Well,
Hold on, this kid can't even
first,
walk
get
the
a bike
street
that fits
correctly.
you.
We're putting him
Give
on
him
a
a bike.
Have your
bicycle.
bike in good shape.
Give him a
Everything is
motorcycle.
regularly checked, especially the brakes. Have a horn
Yep, the brake
or a
switch.
bell, a basket to carry small things, a light on the front and rear, and reflectors all around. Okay?
Okay.
Everybody will pick on you. No worries.
You should have your parents' permission before you drive your bike in the street. When you do, Jackie, be sure
Oh,
to
yeah,
obey all the
Jackie.
traffic signs,
Yes, the
signals,
street.
and markings.
Right where
Jackie
Jackie
boy.
I
belongs.
think I was driving a car. Lots of things to think about.
That's right. Someday you probably will drive a car, Jackie.
I think you're throwing
Look.
out way too much on this kid all at once. This is the first day. He hasn't picked out his room yet.
Until then,
One day
Be
he'll make
be out
sweet
there
love
on the
to a
street
woman.
with the cars, and
I'll
they'll
be there,
see it.
Jackie. No worries.
So be certain to drive your bicycle on the right with the traffic.
They
Drive
all
it single
float down
file.
here,
Remember,
Jackie.
walk on the left.
What is that
bike
hat
on
on
the
his head? What is that hat?
Whether you're driving your bike or walking, be sure you go directly
it doesn't look like a head
to or from
injury.
home
It's
by
a
the
fez.
designated
I don't know
safe
what
way to
fez
go.
is.
Don't walk or drive through other
Whoa,
people's
Howard
in
Stern.
wooded areas or unfamiliar places.
The National Safety Council says that over half of bike accidents occur at intersections. So be especially careful here.
Statistics.
Cross with care. Get off your bike and walk it across using the crosswalks.
Okay. This is a lot. I'm telling you, they're throwing a lot on this
Maybe
kid
I'll
in one
ask
day.
my old pal Susie Parker after school, waiting for a ride home.
I like that
No,
raccoon
maybe
doesn't
I'll
have
be
to
caught
pedal
when I
his
get
bike.
to
Just
ride
keep
home on the
going,
back of my
going,
Not
going.
smart, Jackie boy. That's the way boys and girls hurt themselves. Your bicycle was built to carry only
Do you think
you.
Mom knew that she
While
was
you're
probably going to be
riding,
riding a bike at some
use
point, so
hand
she wear a
signals to
dress?
let others know when you are turning or stopping.
I like to think she's
Up
progressive.
like this means you are turning right. Out like this means
Means you're
turning
trying to
left.
clothesline a passerby.
Down like this shows you're stopping or slowing down.
One finger up.
There are other
means
dangers
F
to watch
you.
out for while driving your bike. Look out for car doors opening into you.
Or old men.
Or
What the
going
hell?
Watch for
Martha!
drain grates,
Oh, there!
false
Pennywise,
shoulders,
everybody.
and other road
Pennywise.
problems. They could throw you off your bike.
I never got my kickstand down on the first try.
Oh, and the bikes are gone.
So many things to think about.
You're indebted to me.
Maybe I just
go to school,
Ever.
or I could ride a bus, or get in a carpool, right?
You're important, Jackie. We want you alive and healthy. Even
We
if
need
you're
you
waiting
later for the sacrifice,
valuable
Jackie.
rules to remember, like waiting on
Whatever
the curb,
you want.
safety zone. Be sure
that-
the school bus driver knows if you
My
need to
goodness, I'm getting that old bus. It's dangerous.
walk
That's
about
dangerous
12
as hell. Look at that kid. He's getting
Work at the
beat
drive.
up every day.
If you can see him, you know you are where he can see you. Then cross the street. Always looking
Very
both ways
confusing
to
eye
avoid
signals.
the
Oh
other
my
side.
God. Home haircut.
Even if the school bus lights are flashing and the stop sign is out?
Yes, always
Yes.
look both ways to be sure the street is safe before crossing.
Well, Mr. Griswold's
If you're
here
in
to
a
pick
car,
Yes,
everybody
I
up.
was saying the family
get into
truckster.
or out of a car on the curb side. Once in the car, fasten your seatbelt.
Lucky kid in the back.
And the child in the back, no one cares about.
A lot
Yes.
of these
No
rules are
seatbelt,
just good
no
old
nothing.
common sense, Jackie.
Kid in the back will be flipping
Think
off
before you go
passerbys all
into the
day.
street. Think before you get on your bike. Think, and don't accept a ride with a stranger.
What's wrong?
Lice.
I just thought of something. I'd better go home. I haven't been home in days, I'll bet.
Where
In
exactly
years.
is home?
Rupert Riley's rambunctious raccoon rodeo. Come visit me sometime.
We will, but how will we know you?
Can't miss me. I'm the only bear in the whole act.
Oh, what? Oh, Ricky Raccoon was played by Ricky Raccoon.
Plot twist. He was
What?
a bear. That lying son bitch.
The whole
was a bear.
time he's like, no, I'm not a bear. Look at this. See? Lies. What
Well,
else was he
Misha,
hiding from us?
what a wonderful day. Hopefully you continue to enjoy your time there at the parade. The kids are enjoying candy, and I hope everybody at your house is having an amazing Thanksgiving. Make sure you're here every hour on the hour as we drop a new episode, 12 hours, all culminating with a Knox special that is not to be missed.
No, I've heard and I've seen, and Ricky Raccoon will be there playing Knox.
Until next time, listen to those kids yell.